to another video. And if you're here for the first time, welcome to my channel, Simply Michelle. And I've been reading from the book called The Promise, written by Moi. And for my returning subscribers, bless you, bless you, bless you. And always happy to have you. And I can see that you all are commenting and enjoying the book. Thank you, thank you. God bless you all. Appreciate each and one of you. And continue to share. Continue to express yourself, loving it. And also all the best for the season, for those who celebrate. Those who don't, happy Saturday. So without itching, let us get right into it. I can't believe it, said Tessa. What? Asked Ben. That we're finally engaged? She responded. Believe it, my love. It's indeed real, said Ben with a pleasant look on his face. Have your aunt and uncle settled in? Yes, they are both fast asleep. From today's events, they are rushing back to the village early in the morning. Uncle have some urgent business to take care of, he explained. How about your side? Asked Ben. My grand is staying with Dad for the night on the yacht. They have an early meeting. Granddad will be flying back to the village also after his meetings. What do you think about the intervention? Were we that obvious? Asked Ben. Laughed Tessa. I guess we were, but I think we also were being followed, she said. Ben eyed widened. Are you sure about that? And should we be concerned? Totally sure. Don't worry about it. I don't worry about it myself. You know, it's Granddad. He's an old army brat. It's just his old habits that die hard, sort of a thing. But he means well. If he didn't like you, it could have gone differently. So let us count our blessings and don't worry about it, reassured Tessa. So what kind of a wedding do you have in mind? Asked Ben. Tessa immediately stand to her feet. Talk about sudden change of events, Ben, exclaimed Tessa. Well, since as you're asking and you want to get right into it now, well, I would love to have a tropical paradise wedding in Jamaica. And, you know, an intimate celebration with our family and close friends, a beautiful decorated arch at the lawn, with the sea behind us, maybe one or two coconut trees along the side, in my tall, flowing white fishtail dress, you know, looking like a princess walking down the aisle to my prince, of course, explained Tessa. After visualizing, it's a perfect place to get married. Ben burst out in laughter. I love it, said Ben. Really? You do? Asked Tessa. So how about you? What do you want to add to it or take away? A date? Said Ben. Setting an actual date. All right. Okay, I hear you, she said. I am serious, no jokes, said Ben. I really do love the tropical paradise wedding idea. It sounds really nice, and I have always wanted to visit Jamaica. So perfect, you know, it's a perfect idea. I would, help the boys to get settled for the trip. I think they will love the tropical feel also, he said. Okay, it's a plan. As it relates to the date, we have to check our itinerary. Also update it, Tessa explained. And I need you to be present every step of the way in the planning and execution of our wedding. I wouldn't have it any other way, my love, he responded. I have been ready for a while now. Haven't you noticed? I thought I was the impatient one. Can't wait, I see, Tessa teased. I am afraid I can't, he said. Can't or won't, murmured Tessa. Unlike you, Tess, I can't help it. I find myself entirely reluctant to let you go or be without your company for too long, he expressed. What made you think it's not the same for me? Asked Tessa. I don't have any experience with men before, so I am just a little nervous. And please, I can't afford to let go my standards the way you do at times. So I can understand if it seemed that way to you, but don't get it twisted. I love to be in your company, and I find it just as challenging, she expressed. Well, that is pleasure to my ears, my love, honestly, and that gives me reassurance that we are going to be okay. And being nervous, I think it's only a natural thing, he whispered. Do you wish to retire for the night? Are you tired as yet? Am I holding you or keeping you too long? I know we had a busy day. No, I am not ready for you to hang up, she answered. Well, now that we have that settled, what are you wearing? Asked Ben, and leaned into the phone with his face lit up like a Christmas tree. Ben, teased Tessa. Ben, stop. That's an interesting question. Oh, if you must know. Ben's face suddenly turned hot and red. If you must know, my love, continued Tessa, my warm bunny onesie, that is what I'm wearing. Also, burst out Tessa in laughter. Oh my goodness. Mimicked Ben in a disappointed voice. It's all right, Tess. Laugh now. We will be definitely fixing your sleeping attire when we get married. Okay, Daddy, she said in a sarcastic tone. Oh, you wait. You will be calling me that and more, said Ben. You are so sure of yourself, aren't you, Mr. Allen, said Tessa. And what makes you so certain? She continued to tease. Just call it my intuition. I hear you, Mr. Allen. I hear you, said Tessa while she think about it for a minute. It was lovely meeting your family today. Mrs. Jones is such a warm and beautiful soul. It felt like I know her all my life. Even thinking about it, I have only met her just today. And while your uncle reminded me of my granddad, well, except for the fact that he doesn't talk a lot, they are two of the same. Yes, they are both my guardian angels. If it had not been for them, I don't know where I'll be. Actually, Mrs. Jones was my mom's best friend. My parents were laborers, but they, were good, decent people. They both lost their lives to cancer due to the negligence of a conglomerate plant, one of those big companies. They were kind of incompetent with the way they dispose of their waste, and my parents working in that environment for years have caused them and even others to become unwell. But they were compensated. So my mom made a trust for me and left it in the care of the Joneses. So they bought bonds and invested the funds in my honor over the years. From I was 7 years old, the time of the passing of my parents. I lost both parents at that age, and it was rough. I've been through a lot. But Mrs. Jones, she was really my guardian angel. They've gone, but they ensured I was never locked up for anything. Oh, by the way, I was not told until my 21st birthday. That was when I knew also I am a millionaire. No fault of the Jones. They were just carrying out my mom's wishes. How messed up was that? Said Ben. Oh, Ben, exclaimed Tessa. Laughed Ben nervously, trying to hide his true feelings. Don't get me wrong. I have been healed from it all, I want to think. An awesome thing has come from it, though. Meeting you that day by the river, and the wealth, of course, if you want to think of it like that. After I was told everything, I went to the river that day, just to calm my nerves like I usually do. That was when you walked into my life. One of the best things that have happened to me in a long while. I didn't know it was possible to love someone this much. All without a reason, explained Ben. Ben, I am so sorry about your parents both being in the same time frame, passing away at that. I lost my mom, as you know. So I kind of know what you're talking about. As a child, it's not easy to feel like you have nothing and no one left in the world. But at least I have my dad, and it was hard. So I can imagine it was twice as difficult for you. So, I think sometimes that's just something we have to go through. We may never know why, we may never comprehend, but we just have to learn each day how to deal with the loss, learn each day how to accept that pain, and just to lean into the Lord. Trust that God, He has a blueprint of our life, and at the end of the day, He will work it all out for our good. So, like I tell myself, just be encouraged and just trust God, because we're all like pieces of drafts, on His table. Or in a better way, sometimes I look at it that we're all just in a big story, and God Himself is the author. We're all just carrying out our path, our part of what the story is. In the form that our life is already written. So we just have to get up, and see what is His will, and carry on with our life and our days, said Tessa. Thank you, my love, said Ben. That was all he was able to say. If it made you feel any better, your mom was a smart woman, said Tessa. It took me a while to realize it, but yes, she was. She was an awesome woman, agreed Ben. Is it possible to meet with you on Tuesday so we can discuss some of the things need to be done? Asked Ben. Tessa, he called, but did not hear a word. Tessa was fast asleep, did not hear a thing. that Ben had to say. Oh, I am here. I'm so sorry. I must have dozed off. She said, okay, you hang up first. Go and get some rest. Stop fighting, said Ben. Just sleep already. All right. Love you later, replied Tessa. Love you more, my love, said Ben with a smile on his face. Friday has come and passed so quickly. Both Ben and Tessa were tied up with work all day. They didn't even have time to take up the phone. As Tessa entered the home, she rushed to the shower to freshen up, getting the scent of the hospital off her. Soon after, she sent Ben a message to meet with him in the morning. Then she was out like a bulb. Few houses down the street, Ben was heating up some food when he received a text from Tessa. He felt awful. Not being able to call her all day, it bothered him. After reading her text, he realized she was also exhausted and was turning in early. Ben felt a little disappointed. However, he perfectly understood. Today was an extremely busy and exhausting day. He ate his dinner, caught up on some notes. I can't wait to get married. That way I can be there with her, even sleeping in each other's arms, thought Ben. His phone rang to disturb his thoughts. Ring, ring. Hello, answered Ben. Hey dude, really? Happy Thanksgiving to you too, said Michael in an accusing tone. The door swing both ways, you know, Michael. But I get what you're saying. But to be honest, so much has happened over the Thanksgiving weekend that has distracted me. So, sorry for that. Hold on. I'm going to link up Sam and Treeway. Hey, Sam. Mike is here. So what's up, man? Oh, and by the way, before you curse me out, like Michael, happy Thanksgiving weekend. He said and laughed. Tessa and I are engaged, by the way. He said without wasting any time. What? When? Oh, isn't it a little sudden? Wait, did you get her pregnant or something? Oh, and oh, sorry, that I shouldn't have said that. I'm just thinking out loud. Said Michael. Oh my God, said Sam. Michael. Michael, will you allow me to speak? Said Ben, annoyed. Sam shook his head in disbelief. Can't believe Michael is always such a childish person. All right, Ben, said Michael. So, we had an intervention from our parents. It was a huge surprise. But all is well. They are lovely people and need us well, said Ben. So Wanda Flynn, he helped us to come to the realization that waiting until after graduation to get married was unrealistic for Tessa and I. And so we got engaged there and then at Thanksgiving dinner. Frankly, I'm thankful, but I wish I had the perfect ring I had planned in my mind. But, I won't make it an issue. I will make it up to Tess so that leads me to you guys. We are thinking of wait up. You are not going to glide over all of that, Ben. I know there's much more you're not telling us, said Michael. Ben, we want full details. Mike, do I look like a woman to you? I tell you what you need to hear, man. So just listen. As I was saying, we are thinking of a tropical wedding in Jamaica. Jamaica? Jamaica? Whispered the guys. Yeah, with just our close friends and family, repeated Ben. Both of you guys, you're invited, by the way, to share with Tess and I. What do you mean we're invited? As if we should be, what? Surprised? God, come on. Don't you know that we would have been invited? We know we would have been in. All right, Michael, calm down, said Sam. Stop interrupting the man. Both of you guys are invited, as I was saying, to share with Tess and I. We will let you know the details when the day is really set, which is not too far from now. As it relates to traveling, and so on to Jamaica, we will work out the details and, help you guys sort that part out, because we know it's kind of sudden. Congratulations to you both, said Michael and Sam. Whenever you are ready, we'll be here, waiting, said Sam. You and Tessa are like Usain Bolt. Come on. Always running ahead and speeding up your stuff. You're like you're running a race or something, said Michael, and cleared his throat. Then whispered, are you sure you didn't knock her up? Michael, be thankful that you are on the phone, man, and not in front of me, but on this call, because you are pushing your luck. And quiet, frankly. Be quiet already. It's not funny, said Ben in an annoyed tone. Surely, you know Tessa is not that kind of a woman. And what do you take me for? Said Ben, annoyed with Michael. I didn't mean it that way, Of course you didn't, said Ben. Michael tried to add, well, as innocent as you two are, it just looked a little rushed. That's all I meant, really, explained Michael. You know what, Michael? To know you is to love you, said Ben. And you know what? Good night. Get off my phone, you brat. Can you believe that guy? Murmured Ben, and shook his head. I don't give a shit what people think. Not in the first thing, but it's really the content. So to hell with everyone, said Ben, feeling a little annoyed. He threw his phone in the cold. Sometimes, I ring. Ben could not finish what he was saying to himself, but actually jumped from the phone. Without checking the call, he answered with a resounding, what? Thinking it was Michael. I beg your pardon, said Tessa. Oh, I'm so sorry, my love. That was not geared towards you at all. I thought it was Mike calling me back. What happened between you and Michael again? She asked. He said nothing for a second or two. He was just acting as an ass, as usual, said Ben. Nothing I can't handle. Okay. Did you read my text earlier? Asked Tessa. Yes, I did. I didn't respond as yet because I didn't get the chance, and I didn't want to wake you either. Also, I was on a call with Michael and Sam. Well, we have a great deal to get done and to talk about. So can we meet in the morning for breakfast at Tati? I am feeling for their maple pecan pie and a ginger date oatmeal latte. Oh my God, thinking about it makes me feel so hungry, she said. Yes, no problem. You got me. I have been hoping to try their beef chickpea soup, followed by their coffee mousse, said Ben. Ooh, cool. I like the way that we think alike sometimes, expressed Tessa. Well, that is a plan. The next thing I want to talk to you about on the agenda um, is picking up two of my friends. Yeah, they're flying in from the Caribbean. Oh, I know I haven't talked about them before, but they're my best friends. Well, next to Greg, of course. Well, because they're so far away, you would say Greg is really my best friend, but they're my friends as well. And I want to fill them in on what has been happening with us, and they too have to be a part of our wedding. So I'd like you to take me to the airport, pick them up. They'll be staying with me for about a week or some days. If that's fine with you, that is our plan for today. Oh yeah, and by the way, after which I was wondering if you could join with us also after. Because since that they'll be here, we'll say it already, Tessa. Why are you ifing and butting? What is it that's so hard for you to say? Well, I think you're right. But yeah, I would like if you sleep over, they will be there, of course. So I'm thinking that should be fine. So that is what is taking me so long to say. Well, under the circumstances, I can understand why, but we were having company, so it shouldn't be an issue, right? Tessa took a long pause, as he said, yeah, right. So guys, we will stop right there for today. And if it's your first time and you have reached thus far to the end of the video, what is taking you so? As he said, yeah, right. Hey guys, welcome. Welcome to another video. And if you're here for the first time, welcome to my channel, Simply Michelle. And I'll be reading the story called The Promise, written by moi. Yes, and for all our returning subscribers, happy to have you, appreciate you all. God bless you, and I'm loving the support. I can see you guys, yes, in the comment section going on, and it's encouraging. Keep it coming, keep it coming. So, without itching, let us get right into the story. You know what, Tess? I am not sure it will be a good idea for me to stay over, said Ben, changing his mind. What? You don't trust me? Asked Tessa. Truth is, I just want you here. But like I said, it's up to you. On the contrary, my love, it's myself I don't know if I can trust, answered Ben, being around me. Well, put it this way. If you want to leave, I will not stop you, but know that I have faith in you, she said. I know you do. Likewise myself in you, responded Ben. Do you want me to hang up the phone? You sound a bit tired, said Tessa. Yes, I am. However, before I go, I wanted to repeat the scripture verse with me. It's Proverbs 3, verse 5 and 6. asked Ben. No problem. I would love that actually, she answered. Trust in the Lord with all thine heart, and lean not unto thine own understanding. In all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy path. Recite Tessa and Ben. Thank you, Ben. I really needed to be reminded about that. I know I don't tell you enough, but I'm really proud of the man that you're becoming, more and more each day. The way you have been growing in the Lord and allowing his word to transform you, you are a true inspiration. My guard is down, yours comes up. It truly is a blessing, she expressed, and you believing and leaning more towards the Lord is making this even more possible. Thank you, my love. God be praised. You deserve all the glory, said Ben with a smile on his face. They both said their good nights and hung up the phone. Early the next morning, Ben opened the door to his walkway. It was impossible. To his surprise, he was greeted with 3 feet of snow, nearly covering his Jeep. He thought it was a good idea at the time to leave it in the driveway last night instead of parking in the garage. Clearly, now he's regretting it. Obviously, there was a blizzard last night. His mind went straight to Tessa. He hurried back in the house to give her a call. Come on, Tess, pick up the phone, pick up the phone. The phone kept ringing without an answer. Hello? Yes, I am fine. What? I have not gone outside as yet, so I didn't even notice. I was just wondering, why was it so cold? So I went straight to make a cup of tea that I didn't even get a chance to drink as yet, explained Tessa. Just take a peek out your window, said Ben. Oh my goodness! How on earth are we going to move about today? She exclaimed. I am coming, stay put. I turned on the driveway heater, so I'll be there in about 7 minutes tops. And hold on, do you have a heater in your driveway as well, a heating system? Asked Ben. To be honest, this is my first winter here alone. I never have to deal with this sort of situation, so I am a dummy to it all, expressed Tessa. Okay, I am already on the way. Basically, I'm at your door, so come and open, said Ben. How come you reached this pause? I thought you said 7 minutes. The men are on the street cleaning, away the snow, so it wasn't as difficult coming up as I thought. And one of the advantages of living down the street, said Ben, with a smile. Oh, you bought your blower? What would I have done without you, Ben? She said. Ben liked the sound of that, so he laughed out loud. I don't know. Come here, my love, called Ben. Come here. So this is what you do, provided I'm not around. Next time or something, this situation, you'll be able to handle for yourself. So he explained what she needs to do in case. Oh, okay, cool. Got it, said Tessa. So did you hear from your girls? What time are they coming in? He asked. 2 p.m. Oh my goodness. I have a bunch of missed calls and texts from Ashley and Julie. Oh wow, said Tessa. What is it? Asked Ben. Because of the snowstorm, their flight has been cancelled, so they will not be here until Sunday, explained Tessa with a sigh. Then looked at Ben for an answer. Well, the roads are also dangerous right now, so maybe that's not a bad idea after all, with them coming in tomorrow. Ben hold up in his hands in defense of, I don't know, I'm just saying. I am going to return the calls. Make yourself comfortable. There is tea in the pot and toast on the counter, said Tessa. Ben took off his gloves, rubbed his hands together for comfort in an effort to stay warm. Did you eat? He asked, but Tessa has long left the room. I guess not, he answered his own question. Ben turned on the television to catch up with the news. So, I catch up with the girls. They're a little bummed with the setback, but we'll be okay. Oh, I also touched base with Greg. He is back, but also come down with the flu. I told him we got engaged and all that went downhill. He couldn't stop laughing. She explained, saying something about he knew that we would have caught on fire. Yep, sounds like Greg, said Ben. Here's a cup of tea. Are you still interested in going to Tati for breakfast? Asked Ben. Not in this terrible weather, and next time all being well, said Tessa. What is so funny? Why are you laughing? He asked. Tessa covered her mouth, then burst out in laughter. Don't mind me. I'm sorry, I can't help it, she explained. It's the irony of our situation, she finally said. I was longing to have you over, but rightfully you declined and said there's no way, you would have stayed. Because of our feelings for each other, which I understand, even though there would have been others here. However, now we are alone. We are snowed in, with no one else around. Tessa was bursting out in stitches. The whole thing cracked me up. Don't you see? The universe is pushing us together, regardless of what we decide to do or don't do. Yes, I get what you're saying. So I guess this is what you call destiny, said Ben with a pleased look on his face. Anyhow, correction. I never said that I would not come over. It was the sleeping over that I objected to, challenged Ben. All right. Isn't that what I said? Asked Tessa. Anyway, I was looking forward to going on the road today. I need to buy some decorations. Have you noticed? We are the only two houses on the block that are not decorated for the holidays, asked Tessa. Well, I don't have a problem with it either way. I really don't. Do you? Asked Ben. Kind of, she responded. We won't even be here for the Christmas, love, so what's the point? As usual, you made a solid point, Mr. Allen. However, I am not planning to go crazy or anything. I am just going to buy some lights and decorate, my tree so the girls can help me. We can make it an event and just have some fun with it. Okay, do your thing. I do need to buy some gifts though, but maybe in the coming week. Okay, noted, she responded. So Ben, we are already here. How about we put pen to paper, about our wedding plans? Then on Tuesday, instead of meeting to do this, we can do some shopping, said Tessa. After exam, fine. Right now, I should be even catching up on my studies. Studies. Something I don't really want to hear about right now. Yeah, but I really need some real breakfast, said Ben. I got you, said Tessa. What do you want to eat? What do you feel for? She asked. I would love some porridge with some bacon and eggs, with waffles, of course. Okay, so you can write while I cook. What? He asked. What did you say, Tessa? Yeah, we'll brainstorm together and you do the documentation. The date? Oh, yeah, that sounds good. So when is the date? Asked Ben. How about June? The second Saturday I'm thinking of. Next year, the coming year. Oh, that is so far away though, said Ben. Ben? Really? Do you realize we are in December, and by the time they quit, it's the next 6 months. There's no way you expect that we're going to get hitched in February or March or April. It doesn't seem fit that it would have been June, expressed Tessa. Ben, come on, be serious. No, it's not. It's not far away with all that we need to get done. Let us be realistic, will you? Okay. I was just messing with you. But I think I was kind of serious anyway. You sound so contrary. How many guests, are we thinking about? Asked Ben. I would say 20, replied Tessa. All the close friends and immediate family members. And remember, the destination is already set. And with us being out of the country, I don't see the need to have a lot of people flying to the Caribbean. And I mean, it's already set. Oh, yeah, the colors. Oh, what colors are we working with? I think I will need a little more thought. So what are your favorite colors, Ben? And please don't tell me red. Well, I do like red. Oh my God. Please, let us just be serious. All right, so you want more subtle colors? I'm going to have to do some thinking about that because I really like red. Okay, Ben, leave the colors to me. I'll sort it out, then I'll present it to you, and you tell me what you like and don't like. All right, sounds like a deal. Okay, said Tessa. Ashley is my maid of honor, of course. Julie is my bridesmaid. So, Sam is your best man, because trust me, I love Michael and everything, but he's a little bit too free-spirited and I cannot afford for anything to go wrong. Yeah, I'm there with you. Sam it is. And Greg, he'll be one of the usher. Will they be outnumbered with someone to work with? Well, whosoever is not with a bridesmaid, just trot along and do their stuff down the aisle. I'm not even going to burst my head about that. Okay, so the bridal party is set, asked Ben. Yes, it is. I can't think straight right now, Tess. I am hungry. Said Ben. Didn't you eat something earlier? What about the toast you had and tea? Asked Tessa. Yes, I did. But it has been a real while, and I'm hungry. Ben expressed. It was not that long. It has been 30 minutes tops since you ate. pressed Tessa. If my memory serves me right, it has been 40 minutes, he corrected. I think you miss your calling, Ben. Ben, you sound as if you should have been a teacher. You're always correcting people. While that is good, it can become annoying. Okay, said Ben. Be it as it is. May or may not. Surely you can wait 5 minutes more before you eat something, said Tessa. I don't have the energy to fight with you, Tess. I'm famished, cried Ben. Oh dear God, how will this man? This is how you're going to behave when we get hitched and your food is late? Bear in mind, it's not too late for me to run or change my mind, said Tessa with a smile. Ben rose from his seat and hugged her back waist. She was startled and jumped. Oh, so you are threatening me? He asked, poking his finger in her side repeatedly. You are tickling me. Ben, please stop. I can't bear this. Stop. I'm sorry, stop. Cracked up Tessa, wiggling and turning. Then suddenly, she held still in his arms. Ben looked down on her face to see her expression. Her face was elated, and her breath began to accelerate while her eyes were dazed with passion. Sudden turn of events, infused in his own furnace, he wanted to be with her so badly. His flesh ached. He leaned in and kissed her. He made her shiver and melt like butter on a hot, sunny day. He made her wanting to give herself to him in ways she vowed never to do until marriage. Ben suddenly realized and fought the urges and stepped aside. I know you don't truly want our first time to be outside of the sacrament of marriage. So let's stop. Let's just stop here. Ben whispered. You're crying? Asked Ben, wiping her tears. I just feel like I have failed, cried Tessa. No, my love. You have not. The Lord Jesus understands. He understands you more than we are thinking or overthinking it all. His words are there to remind us. The things we desire to do, we find ourselves not doing. And I think that's natural. And that which we desire not to do, we do find ourselves doing. So when we desire to do good, evil presents itself, I know that. But in Christ Jesus, we can do all things through Him, which gives us the strength. And I think He's giving me the strength right now to pull away, but not for you to feel bad about. She wept the more. I should be the one encouraging you in this way because I am the believer, cried Tessa. So what are you saying? I'm not a believer? Man, stop. Don't make me laugh right now. That's exactly what you need, though, love. Well, that's not what I'm saying either. I know that you started to believe, but I've been on this path for a while. But I feel like, I'm becoming so lustful and we are not humans. There's blood running in our veins. And of course, we have deep feelings for each other. So even though we don't plan these contacts, we are making an effort. And I think the Lord sees that and He honors that. So don't be so hard on yourself. And not really, my love. I do believe It's just that I overthink sometimes, so walking with the Lord is not something I'm taking even simple. But the fact that you are such a strong believer, that's what encourages me, because you hold up, you live up to your standard. So don't be so hard to yourself. You see, you even said you see the change in me. And that also comes also from the way you live, the way you speak, and encourages me in your action. It may not be in words all the time. He said, and comfort her. Soon after, they both sat down to eat their meal and smiling at each other like kindergartners. Well, guys, we are going to stop here for 2 days. And yes, as you can see, the story is going. It's coming along. And if you're here for the first time and you have not yet subscribed, what are you waiting on? What are you waiting on? Yes, you. Click, first of all, let me tell you the right way to do it. Watch the entire video, and I think you're going to crack up and enjoy it. And then you turn on your notification bell, like, and share, and become a part of the family. So, get to it. And for my returning subscriber, I know you're cracking up right now because you've been following the story and you know what's happening to Ben and Tessa. So, keep in tune. And like I always said, Philippians 4 verse 13. I can do all things through Christ who strengtheneth me. So whatever you find to do today, do it to the best of your ability. And also, all the best for the season. For those of you who are going crazy, it's up to you. But whatever you do, just continue to do it and enjoy yourself and share with someone season, those who are less fortunate. And as I speak to you, I speak to myself. Bye. Hey guys, welcome to another video. And if you're here for the first time, happy to have you. And welcome to our channel, Simply Michelle. I have been reading the book called The Promise, written by moi, of course. And for all our returning subscribers, bless you, bless you. I can see that you guys are going on in the comment section. Appreciate it. God bless you all. Continue to just comment. And without itching, let's get right into the story. I will clean up here. You can proceed with your Saturday duties as if I'm not here, said Ben. As if that is even possible, thought Tessa to herself. Okay, thank you. I have some laundry to do anyways. I will get to it, said Tessa. Reached for her phone and took a quick pic of Ben. I need a pic of you, she said with a smile. And that's the best you could do? Surely, all you needed to do was ask. I could have given you a better pic of myself, argued Ben. Yeah, but I wanted one unplanned. Oh, okay. Suit yourself, he said. So, I was thinking, we should write our own vows, don't you think? Asked Ben. Yes, agreed. That's a cool idea. Hey, that's a good one, Ben, said Tessa and left the kitchen. 20 minutes later, ring, ring. Tessa's phone went off. Hello. Hey Greg, what's up? How are you feeling? Asked Tessa. Good to know you're feeling much better. So what's up? Why did you call? I was thinking, after you told me earlier you and Ben are engaged, a lot has been bugging my mind. Why him? Why Ben? Asked Greg. Pardon me? Whatever do you mean? Why not Ben? Am I missing something, Greg? She asked. You know what? Forget I asked anything. Not important. You know what? I don't care. Throw your life away. If you ask me, you could do better, said Greg. Whoa. What the hell? Greg? Where is all of this coming from? What is wrong with Ben? And who is this better? Are you instigating? Who do you think you are, Greg? Who do I think I am? I am that man you friend-zoned. Don't you remember? I have loved you for the past 6 years in silence, hoping you could have realized how I adore you. But you have never looked in my direction, not once. Yes, I lied. I want to be more than just friends. I love you. And it's tearing me apart to know you have only recently met Ben and you felt head over heels. It pisses me off. I swear right now that one day I will find a ladder high enough to climb and struck him hard in his infuriating face. Ever since that day at the library, I knew it, that this miserable day would come, that he would tear us apart, expressed Greg. Do not blame Ben. Don't you dare blame this on him. You did this all on your own. For 6 years, I see you as a friend. I held you dear to me as a best friend. I have never instigated nothing more or less. 6 years ago, I was 15 years old. When you approached me, I was still a child, Greg, and I was not interested in having a boyfriend. Also, didn't you see that the way that I treated you, the things I entrust with you? And I am still not interested in you in that way, Greg. So sorry if I hurt you. But how can you blame this on me for your one-sided love? How does that make sense? Make it make sense. I had no idea you felt this way. I only see you as a friend. And don't you think you are being unfair to Ben? Yes, he is my person, and I am his. How? How can you blame us? We didn't plan it. We didn't plan to fall in love. And frankly, we do not owe you or anyone else, for that matter, any explanation. So, Greg, since as this is the way you really feel, stay the hell away from me. And you are uninvited to our wedding. You are complaining that you are in love with me for 6 years? Who the hell asked you to? I told you I wasn't interested in anyone, and I only needed a best friend, a true friend. So if you wanted more, we could not be friends. I made it clear. So why 6 years later, you are here trying to play a victim? You know what, Greg? Get off my phone and stop wasting my darn time, said Tessa in an angry tone and ended the call. Tessa, wait! Exclaimed Greg. In frustration, Tessa turned around and walked right into Ben, standing in the doorway. "How long have you been standing there?" she asked. "Long enough. I could hear your voice coming from across the hall," said Ben with a concerned look on his face. Tessa reached for him and he stepped to the side. "What is going on?" he asked. With the tray of refreshments still in his hands, she reached for the tray and he stepped aside again. Tessa deflected. Not answering the question, she remained silent for a long moment, trying to process everything that had happened. Ben rested the tray on a chair. All of a sudden, the washroom felt smaller than it really was. "I truly don't know what has just happened, or how to start, or even begin to explain." "It's Greg. We got into it. He called and began to lament about how he loved me for 6 years and I have friend-zoned him, and how us being engaged led him to thinking why you and not him rubbish. Don't worry about it. Anyway, I think I dealt with it." There it is. The truth, finally. The real reason why that brother just can't stand me. Who am I kidding? Neither me him. I know he was not being real. "So did you two have something in the past?" asked Ben. "No, we didn't. And that is what infuriates me. 6 years. And he waited until now to show his real colors?" said Tessa. "Maybe he did show you, but you didn't notice," whispered Ben. "I do recall him asking me to be his girlfriend when I was 15 years old. I told him I don't need a boyfriend. I didn't mix my words. I just needed a good friend, a best friend. So if that was what he was looking for, I'm not interested." So I thought he got over it. So we became best friends. "But I have never misled him," explained Tessa. "So you were that girl he spoke about on the yacht that night, that friend-zoned him," said Ben. Tessa felt a lump in her throat and she felt embarrassed. "You are indeed a gorgeous young lady, my love. You must know that. There's no way you can stop others from liking you. That Greg just wanted what is mine. I hope he got the message, or else I'll have to teach him a lesson," said Ben. "This wasn't how I pictured my afternoon going. I have washed 2 loads of clothes." Tessa's stomach growled. "Here you go," said Ben and smiled, handed her the tray with the refreshments he brought earlier. A text pinged from her phone that drew Ben's attention. Before Tessa could respond, another text came through. It read, "Now that you have him, you are kicking me to the curb. I still don't get why it could not have been me. You are marrying instead of that punk, Ben. Let me have a talk with him," whispered Ben. Tessa handed him the phone and whispered, "Knock yourself out." Ben dialed Greg's number. "Hello, Tessa?" "No, it's me." "Why the hell are you calling me?" exclaimed Greg. I get that you're angry, but take it down a notch, said Ben. You have some nerve, Ben. After you steal my girl? Ben chuckled. Really, dude? How can I take something you never had to begin with? Can we be real here? In some misguided way, you allowed yourself to be friend-zoned in order to win her heart. But the truth is, it backfired and you failed. So move on. Just move on already, expressed Ben. You think you're so perfect, don't you, Ben? You may have everyone fooled, but not me. I see straight through you. And it's just a matter of time before she do too. So do me a favor, get off my phone and keep your advice to your darn self, said Greg and hung up the call. You see what I am dealing with? This is why I refuse to talk with him. I am now ending this conversation. Just leave him alone. Allow him to heal, said Tessa. You guys share 6 years of friendship, regardless of how it turns out. So leave the door open, will you? Maybe he will get over it all and stop being delusional. Tessa ran her hands through her hairs and threw them up in the air in frustration. I still can't believe that guy. Honestly. At first, I even thought it was a prank, she said, and Ben laughed. I would like to know what you guys discussed. Well, apparently, I'm throwing away my life marrying you. And I could have done better, according to him. Did he now? Well, he's nothing if not very creative with his imagination, said Ben. You know what? I don't want to know any more of what you guys spoke about. So why did you ask to begin with? Murmured Tessa, then looked over at her. She sighed. Look, if you don't want to hear what he said, why did you ask me in the first place? Fair point, well made, Miss Flynn, whispered Ben. Tessa started to fold her laundry as she sorted them according to color. They were still warm from the dryer. Don't take this the wrong way. Are you sure you don't have any feelings for him? For this Greg? Other than being his friend? Asked Ben. She turns to look at him straight in the face. Where are you going with this? Do you honestly need me to answer that question? She asked. Yes, I do actually, said Ben. Tessa's eyes grow impossibly wide as she inhales quickly. Okay, Ben. I guess everyone is sensitive today. I can't believe you don't trust me or even know me as yet, said Tessa. No, I don't have any intimate feelings for Greg. Does that answer please you? It's not that I don't trust you. I was just curious, he explained. She looks outraged. Are you angry with me for asking? Yelled Ben. Yes, exclaimed Tessa. She sounds pissed. Why did I have to ask that dumbass question? He whispered to himself. I do trust you, my love. I was just curious, that's all, explained Ben. Curious? What did you expect to hear, Ben? You hurt my feelings asking such a dumbass obvious question. Ben nodded and swallowed. knowing she was stating the truth. She sat still, lost in her own thoughts, staring straight ahead. Ben stepped over to where she was standing and took her hands and led her to the window. Look, what do you see? He asked. I am not in the mood, Ben. She shuffled. I am sorry, my love. Allow me to make it up to you. Don't you see? The snow has melted. How about I take you to dinner? Asked Ben. I don't know, Ben. She stopped, her voice cracking. But she didn't pull away this time. Talk to me, Tessa. I can't live another minute without touching her. Her hands felt small and ice cold, immersed in the warmth of mine. It thought Ben. Oh, Tess, don't. I know you are feeling a little emotional right now, losing one of your best friends. I get it. And I think I have put my foot in it, making it worse. There is no way I can leave you like this. So please, let us get out of here. Ben's phone buzzed, repeatedly interrupting his conversation. I have to take this. Hello? Hey, hi, Auntie. Yes, we're fine. It was a blizzard, but we're fine. Yes, I'm by her as we speak. Oh, I see. Oh, no, I didn't. Okay. Yes, I'll tell her. Yeah. Yeah, I'll have her call you. Okay. Yes, we set a date. Uh-huh. Give my love to Uncle as well. Love you both. All right. Okay, Auntie, said Ben and hung up the call. Okay, I'll call her. Is she all right? Is everything all right? Yes, she's fine, said Ben. Yes, I meant to call her nevertheless. Why didn't you tell me what today really is? Now it makes sense, said Ben. The whole thing with Greg threw me off. I think it also slipped my mind for a minute until my so-called best friend called and saw green at the pulse. It hit me like a bullet. My dad also texted me earlier. Yeah, before you got here, and it's nothing. Don't worry about it, I'm fine, said Tessa. Do you expect me to believe that? Do you want to talk about it? Asked Ben. There's nothing to tell, she insists. Then why did my aunt ask me to ensure not to leave you alone today? And she has left me over 50 messages requesting the same, asked Ben. I don't know why everyone is so worried about me, okay? I'm not an egg that is easily cracked, so everyone should just relax. She jerked her hand out of his. Ben stepped in front of her and persisted. Tell me what's going on. She rolled her eyes. Okay. It's about my mom. She passed away 15 years ago, as you know. Every year around this time, it gets a little challenging for me, okay? Last year to date, actually, I had a nervous breakdown. I missed her so much, I just fell apart. I had trouble sleeping at times and so on, said Tessa, not wanting to get into it. You said had, asked Ben. Yes. From you and I have been together. Thank God, I find it easier to sleep at times and I'm even more happy and relaxed. Being around you, it really does help me. I even stopped taking my pills, she explained. Well, there you go. God be praised, he said. This is good. He pulled her in a tight hug and kissed her on the forehead. It's a good thing, right? I want to take care of you every step of the way, he said. I have noticed, she said sarcastically. You just go about it in an unusual way, she further explained. It's the only way I know how. However, I'm willing to learn, he persists. I am still mad at you, for asking me that stupid ass question. I know, my love. That is why I'm taking you out to dinner. To make it up to you. If you let me, he said, and put on a puppy face. Tessa burst out laughing. Now, that's what I'm talking about. Can we get out of here and go eat something already? Asked Ben. She nodded yes. Ben glanced at Tessa, sitting beside him, feeling confident and reassured. He pulled up to the restaurant, took her by the hand, and led her to his favorite table, the glass window. There were twinkling lights everywhere. Snow gently falling, barely covering the street like a thin white blanket. The round table covered with a red tablecloth, decorated for two, with a lit candle in a transparent circular glass positioned in the center, with 2 cups of tea and 2 donuts to take the edge off the cold. The gentle musical interlude in the background sets the mood for the evening. And guys, I'm going to stop here for today. And you, if you have reached this far in the video, how is it you're still not subscribed? Come on, subscribe. First of all, watch, subscribe, like, and share the video. And if it's your first time here, there are previous videos that you need to check out so you can keep abreast with the story and also comment along in the chat. And to my returning subscribers, God bless you. And thank you for always coming back. Thank you for your support. Thank you for all your comments. I'm loving them. I'm loving them, guys. And like I always say, Philippians 4, verse 13. I can do all things through Christ which strengtheneth me. And whatsoever you find to do today, do it to the best of your ability. And all the best for the season. Make sure not to go too crazy, but enjoy yourselves at the same time. Bye-bye. Hi guys, welcome to another video. And if you're here for the first time, welcome to my channel, Simply Michelle. Happy to have you. And I have been reading the book called The Promise, written by moi, of course. And for all my Ukrainian friends, yes, I can see that you guys are enjoying the book. You have been commenting, and I greatly appreciate it, and God bless each and every one of you. And continue to share your thoughts. So, without itching, let's get right into the reading. He handed her the beautiful bunch of red roses. You are looking exceptional tonight, my love, said Ben. Thank you. You clean up nicely as well, she said, and took the roses, and they both burst out in laughter. You know that's on cheesy, right? It may be cheesy, but it's true, said Tessa. Good evening. Are you ready for your orders to be taken? My name is Ted. I will be your server this evening. Yes, we are, said Ben. Tess, you can go ahead. Place your orders. I will have the duck breast and a glass of virgin daiquiri, please, said Tessa. I would love the lamb chops and and the lumi. And for dessert, 2 milk chocolate shake. Or make it 1 chocolate shake and a chocolate mousse, said Ben. What are you having for juice? Do you desire the same as the lady? Asked Ted. Oh yes, I'll take the virgin daiquiri as well. I will also take, you know what, never mind, I'll see where I go from there. And the server nodded his head and left the table. I love this restaurant, confessed Ben. Yes, Pammy's, it's the best. You know, I used to come here with my dad when he was more stationed, of course. Actually, I have been thinking about the wedding date you chose, said Ben. What about it? Asked Tessa. Well, I was thinking we could move it up a little. About February 14th, he said. Tessa has to think about it. Well, now that I thought about it, it is not a bad idea to have a Valentine's Day wedding. You might just get your red theme after all, smiled Tessa. I was more worried about your reaction, said Ben. No, I'm fine with the suggestion. Frankly, I don't want to wait any longer as well. You know, waiting too long to be married is getting draining and frustrated. I want to be the one you see first thing in the morning and the last at night, said Tessa. Well, my love, that is music to my ears. You know how I feel about being apart from you. How did you down to the pain of losing your parents? Asked Tessa. I don't think I did. I just ran into everything and anything. My aunt, she and uncle, you know, they believed in me, sticking by my side, also ensuring I get counseling. It was hard, but I think meeting you has helped to really put things into perspective. The way you trust in a God you can't see and how you value your walk and faith, it speaks volumes to me in more ways than one. I used to be ox of a man. You know, I find the more I've read the Word of God, the more I read His Word, it has helped me to be more confident, happy, and free, expressed Ben. She leaned over, took his hands, and gave them a gentle squeeze, then whispered, "We are going to be okay. Thank you for everything you did today," she said. "It's my pleasure." He reached in his pocket, took a pause, drew a deep breath. Then he said, Can you lend me your left hand? Without thinking, she quickly lifted her hand in front of his face in a wiggly position. He quickly took her hand in a tender gesture and slipped the 4-carat diamond ring onto her finger. Ben, this is gorgeous. Oh my goodness. Oh my God, it is too much, she cried. No, it's perfect for you, my love, he said. Slowly she licked her hand, and the joy on her face was evident. Oh, Ben, she whispered and stand to embrace him in a hug. I'm happy you love it. After such a hijacked proposal, I had to make it up to you. So this ring is also my way of saying thank you for saying yes. Soon after the waiter approached with the food, they ate, laughed, and talked, and having way too much fun. As a result, Tessa bit her lip, not sure whether to laugh or cry. Ben decided to feed her like a child, trying to distract her from the pain. Then suddenly his phone rang. Hello? Hey, Sam, what's up? I just got a call from Greg. He was going on about Tessa, so I just wanted to know if you guys are good, said Sam. Actually, Tess and we're great. We're here having dinner. Greg just wants what's mine, but don't worry about it. We are great over this side, said Ben. Tessa was annoyed by the conversation, so she turned aside and held her face with both hands in frustration. I have to go, Sam. Thanks for calling, he said and ended the call, realizing it was beginning to spoil Tessa's mood. When will this end? Said Tessa in annoyance. Sorry, my love. My apologies. I should not have answered my phone. A matter of fact, I should have turned it on when we entered the restaurant. For a moment, she said nothing. The food was really nice, don't you think? He asked, trying to break the ice. Yes, it was delicious, she answered and closed her eyes. Tess, are you okay? Ben asked. I am exhausted, she responded. Okay, I'll get the check so I can get you home, so you can get some rest. After all, it was really a hectic day, expressed Ben. Yes, it certainly was, she responded. Thank you for a beautiful evening. Also, I love my engagement ring. It's exquisite. The only thing that's missing from this whole ordeal is my mom. You know, just to share it with her. Oh, so sorry. I didn't mean to put a damper on things, said Tessa. Nonsense. No need to apologize, my love. We're in this for the long haul. So I know it's hard. It won't be rainbows and unicorns. I never shy away from a challenge. So feel free to be yourself, he said, then paused. Marriage is a serious commitment, and I am certain that is what I want. And I want it to be with you, Tessa, in all your colors. So don't be afraid to reveal yourself to me, he said. Are you sure that's what you want, Ben? She asked with a mischievous smile on her face. Spending the rest of my life with you, Tessa? Yes, I have never been more certain, he said. Great. See you at the altar, she said, and they both burst out laughing. Do you know that your jokes are really corny? Said Beth, and she slapped him on the shoulder. Few minutes later, you can't find the key? Asked Ben. Yes, I'm just cold to open this darn thing, she said. Give it here, he said with one try, and the door burst open. He stood in the doorway gazing. No, don't go. Stay. Can I ask you something? Said Tessa. Of course, anything, answered Ben. What if when we got married, I don't enjoy intercourse as much as you do? She asked. Ben chuckled. My love, is that what you're worried about? Well, I promise to make it as pleasurable for you as much as it will be for me. And I will be gentle, said Ben with a smile on his face. Tessa gave him a shove. Will I be the first for you? She asked. He took a pause, trying to answer as honest and carefully as possible. Tess, where are you going with this? Ben inquired. Well, if you must know. Yes and no, he replied. Tessa sank in the chair, folded her arms, and said, That is a very evasive answer. Surely you can do better than that, Ben. And don't you try lying to me, mister, she demanded. Ben laughed out loud. Oh, I see. I see where you're going with this. To answer your question, no. It will not be my first time with you. But I have you know, the first time was a mistake. It meant nothing. So to me, it doesn't count. I was just a teenager when it happened. It was nothing but a dare, he said and sighed. Tessa gave him a question look. Oh, wow. Wow. Ben, so you were that guy? You were that guy, she said, and was cracking up. You look very pleased with yourself, Miss Flynn. Yes, I am, Mr. Allen. He stepped to Tessa to tickle her. She escaped from his hold. She ran around the chair. His long legs gave him the advantage. As a result, he caught up to her. In no time, she wiggled around in his arms, trying to get away. No, please don't tickle me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Stop. She pleaded. No, I know you are not sorry, he said, tickling her the more. Ben remembered what had happened the last time, so he quickly let her go and tried to change the subject. So, did you say your girls are arriving today or tomorrow? He asked. Oh, Ashley and Julie, she exclaimed. I totally forgot. Thank you, Ben, for reminding me. I will have to pick them up tomorrow. What time? Asked Ben. I'm not sure what time they're arriving. It slipped me. I'll get in touch with Ashley and get the information, said Tessa. Oh, okay. Go. I will crash here for the night, he said. You can take the best room on the left. No way I'm going to allow you to sleep in this coach when we have so many bedrooms in this house. I will get you a pair of my dad's PJs. He left extras here for whenever he comes over. They may be a little short though, she said, and left the room. 5 minutes later, here they are, and these are also fresh towels. Also a brand new toothbrush so you can freshen up. There's also a bathroom next to the bedroom. And it's late, so see you in the morning, she said. He nodded. Tessa, he called as she was about to leave the room. Yes? Thank you. It's my pleasure, she answered, and they said their goodnights. Greg sat in his bed, worried. How dare that punk? Who do he think he is? Let me call Michael. Sam is clearly on that punk's side anyway. Michael's phone rang without any answer, so he tried calling him for the third time. Hello? Who is this? Greg? Have you seen the time, dude? Sorry, man. I need to talk to someone, said Greg. Okay, shoot. You already woke me anyways. I have feelings for Tessa for years. So earlier today, she told me about the engagement and I just lost it. I confessed my love, but it didn't go well at all. I think I lost her as a friend because of how I went about it. The worst part is I told her she could have done better and that she is making a mistake marrying Ben. What? I know. In my defense, I was just jealous. And I have been loving her for years, so why not me? Dude. So did you want Tessa dated in the past or something? Have she ever given you a reason for you to feel the way you do? Asked Michael. Well, no, she didn't. So here it is. I'm gonna say it. It's a one-sided love. Michael laughed. He was cracking up. I'm going to be frank with you, Greg. You are wrong. She sees you as her best friend, dude. She had never misled you. So what the heck? How can you throw away your friendship knowing she's in love with someone else? You must have known you don't stand a chance. To make matters worse, you waited until she's about to get married to the love of her life, which you are discrediting? Bro, you are in deep with this one. You are a good dude. So think about apologizing. A matter of fact, give her some time. Give her some time before you do so. Because knowing Tessa, this one won't go down easy. But I'm telling you, you're wrong. And trust me, Ben is the real deal. Not because he's my friend. It's just who he is. You know what, dude? Be encouraged. Everyone have their own person. It's just a matter of time before you find yours. Now that you release yourself from the one-sided love and be in friend zone, who knows? It may be you next in line to receive Cupid's bow. Greg burst out laughing. Now you're making fun of me, dude, said Greg. No, I'm not. I'm dead serious. Just keep your chin up, bro. This too shall pass, said Michael. Thanks, Michael. Appreciate you, dude. I'll be looking into what you said. Respond, Michael, and end the call. The next morning. Good morning. You're up early, she said. Yes, I am an early riser. Coffee or tea, said Ben. Tea will do, thank you, said Tessa. The bacons are not ready. They're not completed as yet. Here's your tea, said Ben. Thank you. Where's yours? She asked. I made myself some grits earlier. I'm good. Okay. Did you sleep well? She asked. Like a baby, said Ben, and handed her the rest of her breakfast. I'm sorry, I got up late. You're my guest, yet you are the one making breakfast for me, said Tessa. He silenced her with a light kiss on the cheek. She looked at him in surprise. It's my pleasure to wait on you. Besides, I am not your guest. In less than 3 months, you will be my bride. So technically, I'm your family. Tessa looked at him, smiled, and shook her head. Okay, then. So what time is your girls coming in? He asked. At 3 p.m. Are you still coming with? Asked Tessa. Today is what? Sunday? I don't think I can make it. My laundry awaits, expressed Ben. Oh, okay, she said. Or you could let me help you with your laundry if you so requires. No, that's fine. It's okay. I enjoy doing my laundry, by the way. It gives me a sense of peace and relaxation, said Ben. I have to go, my love. I have some stuff to get done as well, other than doing laundry today. I don't want you to go. I don't want you to leave. But I don't understand, said Tessa, as she reached for him, stretched out her arms and gave him a goodbye hug. So, call you later, said Ben, and left for his room. So guys, this is where I'll stop for today. And if you're here for the first time, I will encourage you to go back and catch up on the other videos so you can keep abreast of where the story is coming from and have a better understanding of where it is going. And for all my returning subscribers that are here, thank you. Thank you for the support. I appreciate you all. And you over there, why is it you have not subscribers yet? Come on, it's about time. Watch the video, subscribe, like, and share. Thank you. And like I always said, Philippians 4 verse 13. I can do all things through Christ which strengtheneth me. So whatever you find to do today, do it to the best of your ability. And all the best for the season. And remember, be the reason for someone to smile today as you share the share. Bye-bye. Hey guys, welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to another video. And if you're here for the first time, welcome to my channel, Simply Michelle. Happy to have you. And I have been reading the book called The Promise, written by moi. And for all our returning subscribers, bless you, bless you, bless you. And thank you for making your presence being felt. Of course, in the comment section, I see what you guys are saying, and it's very encouraging. So thank you all. So without itching, let us get right into another video. And sorted his laundry by color, load up the machine, and left it to do its thing. I wonder if Tess has lunch as yet. As if on cue, his phone vibrates in his pocket. He quickly took out the phone to read the message. Hey, Sam and I are on our way, texted Michael. Ben responded with, okay, cool. Ben used the opportunity to call Tessa. Hello, Tess? After I left, it's dawned on me that you are, going to pick up your girls. So you might not get the opportunity to prepare refreshments. Do you need me to organize anything? Or do you need help with cash to take them out? Asked Ben. Oh, Ben, you never fail to surprise me, my love. Thank you. But it's indeed challenging to cook today. However, I have it covered. I will be taking them out for refreshments, then we will chill and catch up. Thank you again for always thinking of me. Oh, and yes, I called Auntie and bring her up to speed about the wedding plans. We love the Valentine theme, she said. She is equally excited as I am to go to Jamaica. She said one of her long-lost friends has a villa there that is perfect for our wedding. So we'll be going down a week early to see if it's up to our standard, explained Tessa. I love your aunt. She's the best, Ben. Ben smiled. Cool. Yes, she's definitely the best. It sounds like a plan. The guys are on their way to me. However, remember you said you're coming by? Provided the girls are not jet lagged, we will meet up later for sure. Your place or mine, but I'm thinking your place due to the fact that you have more space. Later, my love, she said. It's my pleasure, Miss Ben, said Ben in a teasing voice and ended the call. Ding dong, ding dong, interrupted the doorbell. Hold on, I'm coming, shouted Ben. What took you so long? Asked Michael. You know what? Your problem is you don't seem to have an ounce of patience. And if you do, I'm sure you would have exercised it, said Ben. Oh, it's good to see you, Michael. It's been a while. What's up, man? Said Ben. So, it's not good to see me? Asked Michael. He stepped past Ben and headed for the refrigerator, looking for something to eat as usual. Where do you keep your mail? And the bacon? Seriously, Michael, don't you eat at your place? Ben reached for the items he asked for and handed it to him. Here, and please clean up after yourself, said Ben. Thank you, most definitely. By the way, what's your take on the Greg situation? Inquired Michael. It's neither here nor there, as long as he stays away from what's mine, answered Ben firmly. I feel you. He's an okay guy. He just needs to regroup, expressed Michael. All I will say about that is make sure you have tight security at your wedding. Burst out Michael and Ben, cracking up with laughter. You laugh, but I'm dead serious. No telling what jealousy will cause a man to do these days, expressed Sam. I will bear that in mind, said Ben, with a question look on his face. So, the Caribbean? Have you ever been to Jamaica before, Ben? Asked Michael. I have never been. However, it's one of the places I have always wanted to visit. So having our wedding there will be a plus, said Ben, with a pleasant look on his face. Yes, Jamaica has always been my dream destination as well. The beautiful white sand and crystal clear blue sea. I can't wait to put my foot in it. The mere thought of me going makes me so happy. Yes, don't get me started. I heard their jerk chicken is to die for, not to mention their steamed fish and gummy, and also their saltfish rundown, expressed Michael. Ben and Sam looked at each other with a knowing look. Michael gave his shoulder a shove. What? Several hours later. Now, that is what you call a match, said Ben, full of excitement that his football team has won. Yes, but they could have done much better under the circumstances, said Sam. Being a sourpuss as his side has lost. What time is it Tessa coming by? Asked Michael. Or why are you so eager? She will come by soon enough. Are you in a rush to be somewhere else? Asked Ben. No, not really, answered Michael. She's picking up two of her friends from the airport. You know, Tess, she will get them settled, then swing by. So we can, all get acquainted, explained Ben. We better hurry then and tidy up this place. Hurry? You are the one who have made the mess. So clean it up already, Mike, and you hurry. I can't let this do. Didn't I warn you before you start messing and eating everything up? Michael sighed. Sam looked over to Michael and began to crack up with laughter. Where do you put all that food? I really don't know, expressed Sam. Don't mind me, Sam. I am gathering for all I can eat in case of a famine, said Michael sarcastically. Ben shook his head in wonder and smiled. Oh, the girls are here. And Michael, please do not embarrass me. A matter of fact, try not to be yourself, said Ben. What is wrong with being myself? Asked Michael. Sam burst out in laughter. He just could not help himself. The fact that you're asking that question, Mike, made giddy, said Sam. No, I am serious. I don't know, said Michael, with a question look on his face. What is wrong with my being myself? He reiterated. Sam pat him on the shoulder in an empathizing gesture and chuckled, shaking his head in wonder. Ben opened the door to greet Tessa. He took her in a bear hug. Then he pulled back to welcome Ashley and Julie. Nice to meet you. I am Ashley, the eldest. Ben took her hand and gave it a firm shake. And I am Julie, so that made me the youngest, she said and smiled. Nice to meet you, Ben. You are huge, whispered Julie. Oh my God, Julie, really? Exclaimed Ashley. What? Asked Julie. Don't you know that's what men like to hear? Julie said with a naughty grin. Right away, Ben thought, here we go again, another Michael in the female version. And he smiled. Look at Tessa as they both shared the same thought. Everyone said their hellos as they got acquainted. Right away, Michael and Julie hit it off. It's as if they knew each other all their lives. Before she could ask a question, he was there to supply the answer. It was almost as if they were telepathy. It was almost scary to watch. So, where is Greg? Asked Ashley. Long story, Ash. I will fill you in later, said Tessa in a stern voice. Ashley looked at her sister with an okay, and suddenly the room got silent. So, guys, in case you are wondering, we are here to discuss Tessa and I wedding plans, said Ben, trying to melt the ice. Tessa and I set the date of our wedding, which will be February 14, 2025. Hey, Valentine's Day, said Ben with a chair, and everybody began to clap. Cupid is in the building, they said. That's right, responded Ben. And as you all know already, it will be taking place in the Caribbean. Drum roll, please. Everyone, cheered on. Here it goes. Jamaica. Everybody shout out with a yay. Oh my God, guys, you are too encouraging, responded Ben. Tessa and I are concerned at the fact that the time frame is sudden and we are taking you guys out of the country. As a result, we will stand the responsibility of the plane fares, accommodation, food, and etc., etc., exclaimed Ben. Oh, one more thing. Also, as it relates to the color scheme and outfits, Tess will be dealing with it all, and so she will fill you in. So let us all work together so we can achieve our dream wedding. Everyone cheered, yay! So Julie, what is it like living in the tropics? Asked Michael. Living in the tropics can be hot, humid, full of bugs. Everyone laughed. But it also has its own great health benefits, such as, and also a lot more, such as a slower pace of life, fresh air, beautiful attractions, and also a healthy environment, less air pollution, so on and so on. Said Michael, sounding good, sounding good. Well, maybe you can show me around once I come to visit. Or even after the wedding, we can let down our hair and have some fun, expressed Michael. Who knows? Maybe, responded Julie and gave him the wink. Michael's face lit up like a Christmas bulb. Well, Samuel, So you and I will be in charge of the bride and groom. Important job, don't you think? Asked Ashley. You can call me Sam. All my friends do. And yes, indeed, it's the most important job, if you ask me, agreed Sam. So, where exactly do you hail from in the Caribbean? Which country? Asked Sam. Oh, sorry, I thought you knew. We're from Jamaica, of course, island in the sun. Sam chuckled. Yeah, we were born here in the States, went to high school, same place here in Boston. Then after our freshman year, both my sister and I moved to Jamaica to live with our parents. Our father is a Jamaican. He used to be a medical lecturer here at Harvard University, but his passion was to go back to his country to offer his service there. So he got the opportunity and he took it. My mom is also a medical doctor. As a result, we traveled back and forth until our parents decided it was way too much. However, our mom is an American. Nevertheless, we love living in Jamaica. Maybe I can show you around after the wedding, God's willing, said Ashley with a knowing look. I will definitely hold you at your promise, said Sam with a smile. I am a student here at Harvard myself, as you may figure it out that we all are from the same university. I myself, I'm from a line of doctors. However, it was not my first choice. But the curse of being an only child and an only son. Need I explain any further? I had to take up the mantle. I was born here in the United States, Massachusetts, to be exact. My parents are considered to be wealthy, headstrong, and sometimes arrogant. But as wealthy as they are, but I am poor, said Sam, and they both started to laugh. Ashley burst out in laughter, could not hold it back. In such a way, it got everyone's attention. But we all, though, isn't that why most of the time we find ourselves doing what our parents want instead of what we really desire to do? Expressed Ashley with a sad look. Ain't that the truth? Said Sam. Actually, it's a blessing and a curse, he said. They both held each other gaze longer than intended. Both Tessa and Ben stood in a corner watching their friends with a pleased smile on their face. Hey, story coming to come. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Asked Ben. What are you thinking? Asked Tessa. The Page sisters seem to be smitten by my voice, said Ben with a pleased grin on his face. Are you sure it's not the other way around? Asked Tessa. Whichever way, for sure, Cupid seemed to let go his bow, said Ben and started to laugh. I totally agreed, whispered Tessa, laughing. Just remember, it takes time, she slowly, choosing her words with care, not trying to offend Ben. As did us, responded Ben, sarcastically. Point taken. However, our situation is different, she expressed. Yes, that may be true. However, I believe all things are possible, said Ben. And I don't disagree. However, long-distance relationships are difficult, she expressed. So I've heard. How do you know? Have you ever tried it? Asked Ben. No, I have not. I see where you're going with this, Ben. Point taken, said Tessa. Ben reached for her in an embrace to soften the blows. So, you see, love, everyone's experience is different. It's all about God's plan for all of our lives, he said. Tessa nodded her head in agreement. By the way, Christmas is around the corner. A couple of days to be exact. Remember, we're spending the Christmas in the village with our folks, unless you have forgotten or changed your mind, inquired Ben. No, I have not changed my mind, neither have I forgotten, my love. The girls are spending the holidays here in Boston with their gran and their side of the family here in the US. They are leaving on Monday to go by her. So, when do you want us to leave for the village? Our exams and finals are finished, so definitely there's nothing hindering us. Furthermore, Aunt Jones and I, we need to discuss some more plans for the wedding, said Tessa. Let me think about it. Well, I have been thinking about it. I was thinking Monday, but due to the fact that the ladies are here and they're going over to family on Monday, to give them a good send-off, how about we go Tuesday, said Ben. Yeah, Tuesday it is, said Ben. Tessa nodded her head with an okay. And also, I took your suggestion about not decorating, or you did say not decorating, but you suggest that it may not have been the better thing. Since we will not be here, but we'll be in the village. Oh, okay, that's okay. Alright, so Tuesday it is, my love, he said, and squeezed her a little tighter. So guys, we will be stopping here for today. Start coming to bomb. What a way to please sisters, along with Ben friend. What is it? Like at first sight? You know? Is it live? Has Cupid let go its bow? Is Belle? Well, stay tuned to find it all out. And you've reached it thus far in the video. Yes, you, and you, and you. How come we have not subscribers yet? Come on, man, subscribe and become a part of the Simple Michelle family, and let us continue to drive this journey. And also, you're here for the first time, you will also need to check out previous videos so you can keep abreast of where the story is coming from and where it's going. And as I always say, Philippians 4 verse 13, I can do all things through Christ which strengtheneth me. So whatever you find to do today, do it to the best of your ability. And all the best for the season. And I hope you are sharing the chair and placing, and being a reason for someone to smile. Bye-bye.